Today on Forbes, inside the world's fastest growing slot machine company. In March 2020, Matt Wilson took a new job as head of Scientific Games' gaming division, one of the largest slot machine companies in the world. But a few weeks later, his business, and those of all its competitors, came to a screeching halt. For the next 78 days, casinos across the United States, the world's largest slot machine market, were shuttered due to the COVID-19 outbreak. Saddled with $9.2 billion in debt, Scientific Games could not afford such a losing streak. Over the next 2 years, the NASDAQ-listed company started selling off divisions. In October 2021, Scientific Games sold its lottery business, along with its name, which made up about 40% of its revenue, for $6.1 billion to the Bermuda-based private equity firm Brookfield Business Partners. Then, in September 2022, Wilson, who had been promoted to CEO, rechristened the firm Light & Wonder and sold its OpenBet sports wagering firm to Endeavor Group for $800 million. The 43-year-old Wilson, who previously worked for Light & Wonder's Australia-based competitor Aristocrat for nearly 16 years, says, quote, "We were trying to be world-class at 50 different gaming things through the pandemic, but we also had a really serious financial situation that needed to be dealt with." With its debt now down to $3.8 billion and revenues stabilized at $2.9 billion over the last 12 months, Wilson focused on Light & Wonder's sweet spots: slots, iGaming, like digital slot machine games, and social games, the free-to-play mobile app versions of its casino games with virtual currency. From Light & Wonder's Las Vegas headquarters, Wilson says, quote, "We tried to simplify our lives a little bit. This focused strategy around being really great at building great games is what ultimately takes share in these markets. You build better games, and you sell more stuff. It's the idea of simplicity." Simple is good, especially in the world of slot machines, which remain the cash cow for any casino. Light & Wonder operates globally, manufacturing and selling its slot machines and games across nearly every gaming market around the world. But 70% of its revenue comes from North America, the largest slot machine market with 1 million machines, according to gaming data firm Eilers & Krejcik. In Nevada, slots still bring in more gaming revenue than any other game in the casino, accounting for roughly 65% of the state's gross gaming revenue any given year, or about $10 billion. Over the past 5 years, Wilson's big bet has been paying off. Light & Wonder has become the fastest growing company in the industry, thanks to its roster of popular games, including its Huff and Puff franchise and Dragon Train. Its licensed content, which includes slots based on Monopoly, Willy Wonka, and James Bond movies, has also been a hit. Last fall, Light & Wonder debuted its first casino collaboration with Netflix for a slot machine based on its popular series, Squid Game. Light & Wonder has been chipping away at its competitors' market share. It's now number 2 in the industry, with about 21% of the North American slot machine sales as of the first quarter of this year, behind Aristocrat, which has 28%, according to Eilers & Krejcik. And investors have rewarded the NASDAQ-listed company for its winning streak. Its share price is up around 450% over the last 5 years, and up 43% over the last 12 months. Slot machines today are nothing like the classic coin-operated one-armed bandits of yore. Today's machines are elaborate video games, and the secret to a successful game is immersion, keeping a player in the seat as long as possible, entranced by video clips on giant screens and loads of bonus reels. And competition on every casino floor among Aristocrat, Light & Wonder, IGT, and others is fierce. Games that don't perform financially for casinos usually get pulled. For full coverage, check out Will Yakowitz's piece on forbes.com. This is Kieran Meadows from Forbes. Thanks for tuning in.